Welcome back, everybody. This is a live debrief. I am all things sugar and Shay Sade. Hey, and in today's episode, I am going to be talking about Love Island USA season 8, episode 8. Right? Yes, I believe that's the case. I'll give you a couple minutes to get in. Wait, did I just mess up my thing? Is my link not working? Oh, go live. Okay, cool. I was trying to do another Instagram live, but I don't know if it's going to work for me. Unfortunately, let me try again. How's everybody doing? Obviously, we've just come off the UK one. My saying is like going from one team's meeting to another. Back-to-back meetings today. Back-to-back meetings today. Seriously, one second, let me just see if I can. Oh, it says this page isn't available. Why? Is something wrong with Instagram? Maybe. I hope not, because I have links. I have videos. Okay, cool. How's everybody doing? Hope you're good. Who is here? Hey Saf, hey Maya, hey Plantain Puppy, hey Jeanette. How's it going? I'm gonna do I'm gonna schedule this live for a little bit later because we seem to be running over, because this was supposed to start at 1:30 and no, it's not that time. Jeanette said you're doing so well, keep up the good work. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay, USA, we've got a lot to talk about today. Episode 8. How are you guys finding it? What are you giving it out of 10? You know how we start this thing. Who's your MVP? Who is your LVP? Let me know in the comments. For me, my MVP is Casey. My MVP is Casey. And for one reason and one reason only, was for intercepting Melanie when she was going up to disturb the talk between Sincere and Soul. Yeah, the way he came in with the swiftness, literally just talked her out of it. Anaya, you know, he kind of shipped her back with Anaya, like, and yeah, I just feel like that was perfect. It was actually perfect, because Melanie might have done a madness. She might have actually done a madness, like for real. And then my LVPs is Bryce. I got 2 LVPs actually. Bryce, because why on earth would you do my girl Trinity like that? Why would you do this, like, do her like that? Like, I feel like it's out of order. Bryce, what he's doing, do you know what I mean, like, to Trinity. And also my other LVP is Zach, because Zach is he's spreading false news, man. He's spreading fake news. And it ain't right. So yeah, not them 2 LVPs for real. Okay, what are you guys saying? Sorry. Got something on my throat there. Hey Wavin, how are you? I hope you're good. Jeanette's giving it 8. Gilda saying LVP is insincere. Is Maya's giving it 8 as well. 8.5, my bad. 8.5. Plenty Pappy said this was the first episode I said that was worse than the UK. Oh really? Okay, you think? Casey was the man. Yeah, he absolutely would. MVP was Casey. That's what Maya's saying. Sam said someone called Sincere Sinister. Hilarious. Saf is giving it a 7. Saf's LVP is Bryce and Zach. Same. Maya's LVP is Sincere. Plantain Puppy's LVPs are Bryce and Sincere. Maya's also saying Bryce too. Yeah. Plantain Puppy said, I defended Sincere, but now I wish him and Melanie all the best in hell. Not all the best in hell. El Michelle, hey El Michelle. El Michelle said LVP is Sincere, Bryce, and Anaya. Anaya? Why Anaya? I feel like the tide is turning on Anaya. I feel like it is a little bit. I don't want it to, but I feel like it is. Okay, guys, let's get into it. So we start the episode with Mel obviously fuming from her conversation with Sincere. She speaks to Anaya, and basically Anaya she speaks to Anaya and tells her about Sincere's and Soul's kiss in the hideaway. Anaya says, like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm really proud of you, like, for not overreacting or anything like that. Mel basically was saying, like, look, I'm not going to be the one that goes crazy in this villa. That's not going to be me. And I just thought, like, isn't that you already? Like, that is you. That is absolutely you. That's what you're doing. That's what you're freaking doing. So there's that. And I just don't know. I feel like Anaya's good, right? She's good in the sense of she is being there for Melanie. When Melanie tried to basically play in her face, and she's still being supportive to Melanie, and I don't fully get that. I don't really get that, but maybe this is the role that she's been given. I don't know. I really don't know about that one there, but it just seems a bit odd. We see Sincere tell Bryce and Zach that he kissed Soul. And he likes the fact that Soul pulls him and stuff and everything like that. And I just feel like, yeah, this is what this is. Like, these princessy type of guys, they want women to chase after them and everything like that. So Sincere is happy with Soul and how she's doing them. I'm also noticing, I don't know if you're noticing or if it's just the way that it's been edited, but the girls, or Jen, to be fair, do you know what I mean? But mainly Soul, we kind of see her, like, if she's not with Sincere or Jen, she's I don't know. I think there was one scene I saw where she's standing by the lift, just like looking at her phone, and someone else, maybe Kenzie or someone, but they're not talking, like they're not kind of like bonding well, and I don't know, it seems odd. You'd think she's a Casa, because in the US they don't play with the Casa girls. They don't welcome them. They don't welcome them. Not straight away anyway. And you'd think she's a Casa girl. That's the way it's coming across. So then we see Trinity and Bryce. He says that he's not interested in any of the bombshells, so Soul or or Jen, and that tracks, to be honest, because he really likes what's her name's body type, Trinity's body type, and the Jen and Soul are a little bit thicker and curvier. Do you know what I mean? So that tracks for him. And yeah, obviously we find out he likes Kayda, and that she's similar to Trinity in that sense. But Trinity's like saying to him that she's starting to stop like comparing to other people and other people's couples and everything like that. He says that he's feeling a little bit uncomfortable at the moment because he's not sure if they have something, and she says point blank clear to him that things are, they're going down the path, it's getting better, but she needs more affection for him. So he said, like, okay, I can feel that there's an issue in our relationship, and she says, yeah, cool, understood, I need this. Right? That's what it's very clear. Very, very clear. And it seems like they're on the same page at that moment. Then we see Bia and Gabriel. He basically tells her that he kissed the two bombshells. He really did. He said that. And then he's like, oh, are you mad? Are you mad? And she's like, what do you want me to say? Like, what do you want me to do? Give you a round of applause? That type of energy. But she does say that she does feel a little bit dumb, and that, she doesn't compete for men. She competes for medals, not men. That's what she was saying. So there's a little video. Let me play that for you one time. Jeanette says Bryce's body language was off with Trinity today. I feel like it. Maya was saying they're jealous and shitting themselves. Soul is real competition, and they all know it. Like, absolutely she is. And she's just so chill as well, El Michelle said they need a black guy bombshell in there, 2 of them. Yeah. But they had what, like Corbyn, no? Corbyn. Another 2 more. We'll have 2 more, please. We'll have 2 more. Seriously. So this was Bia and Gabriel.
I had a chat with Jen, Isol, and things were like floating, you know, and we ended up kissing.
Both?
Yeah. But I just wanted to tell you.
Thanks.
Thanks for what?
Telling me?
Are you mad?
No.
No, you're mad.
What do you want me to say?
Nothing?
Like, I'm not gonna be like, yay, good job.
No,
How was it? Was she better than me? Like, no.
I'm not saying that. If you want to do something, you have to do it.
Yeah, no, you don't have to tell me that I can do something. I'm going to do whatever I want.
Exactly.
I know that. Yeah, and I know that you're going to do it. You clearly did do what you wanted. So it's like, I know that I can.
And today, I had a chat with...
That was the beginning again. Yeah, I mean, she handled it like a champ in front of his face, like for real. But in the confessional, she was just like, yeah, she kind of showed her underlining emotion there, like for sure. Oh, El Michelle says B is about to go home. You think? Plateau Papi says her time is up. You think? Hey Ronka, how you doing? Sarah Kai says Gabriel is just there for a holiday. Honestly, he is, yeah, he's definitely just there for vibes. He's definitely just there for vibes. Whatever, because she done this when she recoupled with him, she done such a heartfelt speech and everything like that. I think she should squash all that. Just nah. Like, whatever emotion she has, just squish it. Like, it's done. It's over. Nah. Dead all of that. This guy will play in her face. He will play in her face. In all the languages he knows, he will play in her face. He will absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I feel sorry for her. So then BR, she goes and tells Trinity and Kayda what, Gabriel just told her about what he done. And the girls are shocked. They're shocked. And then Mel comes over. She comes over and says, what she knows about soul and sincere kissing as well. And then Kendi comes over and says, do you know what I mean? What's going on with the freaking bombshell she's talking to, Caleb as well. And we have another quick little clip here.
They what you say. Gossip.
Tell her real quick. Bitch. What? He kissed both the bombshells.
When?
Gabriel.
When?
Today, just now.
Bitch! You just kissed them in the speakeasy.
She could have went to tell.
Wait, y'all. I just kissed the bombshell.
Sorry, why is Melanie... Did you see it, you guys? What is wrong with Melanie? Oh, not you. Oh my God, not you, phone. Melanie rolling off the bed is, first of all, just doing too much. Like, you're standing up, so it's just like all attention's on me. I've got something to say. You're screeching. Okay, cool. And then you're rolling off the bed thing to the floor. She's too much. She's actually too much for me. Really, really too much. Yeah, so Kaya, yes, Mel would actually drive me crazy. Me too. It's a lot. She's a lot. El Michelle said, what's crazy? What's crazy is gossip. Anaya wasn't there. Anaya do be gossiping though. She be telling everybody's business. Oh God. Oh my God. Let's do that.
Oh my God, this is tea for me. This is tea for me. No. Tengo chisme.
It sounds like she's saying just me, to be fair. Oh gosh. Okay, so the thing is about Gabriel, yeah. Gabriel doesn't. Sorry, so I said Gabriel isn't forced to date. He just wants to kiss anything with lips, and this is the thing. What he doesn't know. So he's there telling Bea. Of course, he should tell her. Of course, like, do you know what I mean? But he's just like, it's almost like, I've got options. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I can't help it. The girls like me and want to kiss me. Do you know what I mean? These times he doesn't even know that Soul doesn't even like his pheromones. He doesn't even know. He's there anyway. He should humble himself anyhow. So yeah, so they're all excited about all the news that they're finding out. Okay, cool. Gabriel then tells Zach, Bryce, and Caleb about kissing both of the bombshells, and he kind of confirms in that conversation that he actually does prefer blondes. So he is kind of like vying for Jen at this moment in time. I don't know if Jen fully likes Gabriel. We haven't seen, I don't think we've seen that, of whether she's feeling him or not. Actually, we haven't seen much of Jen, to be fair. So Soul is there was one scene where we see Soul doing her hair, right, in the changing rooms when they all get ready for bed, and Mel is just dead staring at her. Mel is dead staring at her, and I can't lie, I felt uncomfortable. I thought this girl is plotting and planning. I don't know. I really don't know. But she was staring at her, and that is uncomfortable. I didn't like that. I really, really don't like that. I don't like that. And I wonder, I didn't watch that bit again. So I would, like, I know there's people out there who probably do this, but I feel like, what do you call it? I wonder if it's editing or not, but it looked like she was staring at her like a crazy person, like someone who's unstable, like, honestly. El Michelle said Jen doesn't like Gabe. She knows he's gross, but she needs him to stay. Probably. Maya says Jen doesn't like Gabriel either. Playtime Papa said, I'm not trying to be rude, but that's what I mean. The only match she gets now is the new bombshell that will come in being fake. Who's this about? Sorry, I missed that bit. Sean. Problem is Sean actually liked BR and she clearly only wants Latina. Oh, okay, cool. Yes, okay, cool. So we couldn't rule that out. Yes, if a bombshell came in now and went for BR, we couldn't like fully rule it out, whether it's just doing that to stay. Sure. And yeah, it did seem like Sean really liked her. It did seem like that. Maybe he will come back in Casa. Who knows? Because the US, they do better twists in that type of stuff. I said the same thing about her holding back to the fact she's a mum. Yeah, true. Okay. So, well, where was I? Yes, Mel doing her strange dead stare at Soul. Yeah, made me uncomfortable. Zach. Wait, who was saying this? Right, this was Zach and Bryce. No, was it Zach and Bryce that she was talking to? No, Zach was talking to Bryce. Sorry, my bad. My brain just fired. I just didn't know what the hell happened. He was talking to Bryce, and I think they were kind of like saying about like double dates or something like that. It was just like Zach was saying like, no, Bryce was saying like me and Trinity and you and it was Kayda, you know, they have a good time together. But I feel like Zach said that that him, Bryce and Kayda have a better time than him, Bryce and Trinity. And I was just like, Zach, why are you saying this? Like, why are you saying this? What issue do you have against Trinity? And I wondered whether it's because, like, Trinity is just, like, not too much of my man. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, what is the issue? Yeah, don't mess up his time. I really thought that was really, really weird. We do see, like, Mel go and pray at one point. Do you know what I mean? And I was just like, again, like, this girl is plotting and planning. Also, I don't... Nah, that's rude. I just... I was just like, who you praying to, girl? I don't know. I don't know. So there's that. So in the morning, Kayda is saying how much she thinks that Caleb is actually hot. Kenzie says that she was telling the girl she was kissing Caleb, but she actually thinking about Corbin while she was doing it, and she now feels like, mind you, they show she's talking to Anaya and some other girls, I think, and Anaya is eating an apple, right? And Then here Kenzie, you know, I feel like I haven't just got just one apple in front of me. I've got like the whole Thanksgiving dinner. And I'm just like, these crafty motherfucker bloody editors. Like, nah, I think they're kind of shading Anaya there. I didn't like that. Plantain Puppy says Mel was praying to Lucifer. I don't know about that. But I did question mark. I had a question mark. Not Lucifer. Seriously. But yeah, and then yeah, Trinity was telling the girls that she wants more affection from Bryce. Like, so clearly stating, I like Bryce, I just need a little bit more of this, right? She's been consistent with her message, let's be clear. So then we see Bryce and Zach chatting, and Zach thinks that Trinity isn't really into him. And this is my first point where I was just like, oh no, Zach is truly, it has the spirit of sabotage within him. Like, he absolutely does. Like, what is going on? We see Mel talk to Sincere, and she's just like, I can't even eat because I don't even know what's going on with us at the moment. And she's just like, okay, I understand this is happening, but, you know, just don't hurt my feelings, you know? And then she's just like, okay, cool, answer these questions, yes or no, just yes or no answers, you know, do you want to explore her? And he's like, no. And then she's just like, no, like, what? Why? But then I was just like, hold it a second. No. No, you don't want to explore soul. What? This guy's a liar. He's a liar. He is a big friggin' liar. This is crazy. So, what do you call it? So, yeah, he, oh my god. So yeah, they were chatting a little bit more, but then she starts, like, you know, internalizing what she's externally saying. Her internalized thought process was that, you know, she thinks that she's a bit of the problem and everything like that, although to be fair, she is, but Sincere, Mr. Sincere, insincere, he is lying. He absolutely wants to get to know Soul and will continue to do so, and I just don't think it's a good idea to lie to someone like Melanie. I just don't think it's a good idea, because you're giving her a leg to stand on. Because before, we could just say, oh no girl, you are crazy, like, do you know what I mean? But now, if you're lying to her, it can help justify her actions. I don't know what those actions are going to be right now. I have no idea, but I have a feeling she's going to draw, once she finds out, she's going to draw on this for eons. For absolute eons, I believe. So yeah. Seriously. So she's so yeah, they're talking. Let me even play this little clip here. Which one was it here?
It's so confusing to hear, like, no, I don't want to explore her, but upstairs you literally told me yes.
What I'm saying is, no.
Okay. I'm so confused.
Do you think, sorry, let me just pause there. Do you think that he said no thinking that she would call him out and then he could, like, maybe turn it into like a yes? Or do you think he was just like, let me just see if she's going to buy this? Because that's what it's given to me.
I'm trying to put it in the right words because I don't want to. I never worded
What
it
are
the
you
right
thinking?
way.
Just say exactly what you're thinking.
Of course I want to be with you. I only want to be with you. You're my only connection that I feel like, and that's all I want. We're gonna fix this. Yes, come here. I was about to ask you the same thing.
You just kissed her, so it's so confusing.
I just think he's a liar. Like, this is out of all. This is out of all. It's not even cast. Just a regular bomb. Well, to be fair, Soul is not. She is no means a regular bombshell. She's stunning. She's absolutely stunning. Oh my god, Michelle saying he likes the crazy and the drama. Sarah Kai saying he's absolutely terrified of her. I think he's scared of her reaction. Like, I think he's scared of what her reaction is going to be, and I think he's trying to buy himself more time with Soul, right? So if he keeps Melanie sweet, maybe he can get some more time and getting to know Soul, and also getting some more kisses and more hugs. Like, do you know what I mean? So if Melanie thinks that at this stage that he's, you know, still into Soul, she's gonna sabotage, right? You could saw her from the night before. She was plotting and and then she went to go and pray about it. Well, to be fair, she could be saying nice things, but I don't know with this one. I don't know. So Plantain Puppy says, the sooner Casey admits that he wants to get to know Soul, he'll be freeing himself from the situation, and Soul won't lose her life to Mel. I mean, Casey has made a big statement that he is interested in that Anaya. So if he goes back on that now, I don't know. I really don't know about that one. I just saw for you. Okay, so Vanessa has a theory. Says Bryce always had a crush on Kayda and was plotting to try again with her. I started rewatching to see how often Bryce was third wheeling with Zach and Kayda. He was always with them. I really. Let's even see how this turns out. What did I miss there? Interesting. Yodita, maybe I'm saying that correctly. Yodita says, I feel sorry for her. Mel, do you? You know what? I'm not there yet in terms of feeling sorry for her. I'm not there yet. Because I feel like she done a few unhinged things, like how she acted in that messy bed challenge was absolutely unhinged, really unhinged. And yeah, she just needs to calm down a bit as well. But him barefaced lying to her, it's out of order. It's out of order. But I'm concerned on how she's going to act. I'm concerned. I'm really concerned. So she kind of walks away in the conversation. She goes and talks to the girls. This is Mel, and she's just like, "Oh, I haven't got big titties, but I've got a big heart." And I just thought, this. I don't like that comment. I just didn't. I was just like, are these? I think these girls might be excluding Soul a little bit, and they might be excluding her because of Mel. And I don't like that. I think I'm not here for it. Now, Sincere, he goes and talks to the boys, and then he has a conversation about a house being on fire. And I can't lie, I don't know, maybe it was like, you know, the US UK cultural differences. I didn't understand what he was saying. So if anybody knows, please let me know, because I'm always, you know, happy to learn. But yeah, what does he mean?
You only see a burning house because you're sitting in there or something.
Yeah, you only know your house is on fire when you leave it.
And it's like, oh, my house is
crispy.
Yeah, it's like oh,
half of it's burnt, but it doesn't mean it's not recoverable. You're just gonna have to switch to a 1-bedroom instead of a 2.
Yeah, it'll be like a studio.
But you can always renovate.
What is this saying? You only see a burning house.
I don't know how that relates to his relationship. Is he saying that because he's with Melanie, like, and he's with her, he's in it, that is actually on fire, and he won't know it's on fire until he actually leaves the house, and then he looks back and maybe he's I don't know, because what? Like, what kind of metaphor is that? Because if you're in a house and it's burning, you're going to know straight away. Like, what? You're going to smell some smoke. If you don't see the fire, you're going to smell some smoke. Like, I just didn't get it. Like, I just thought, and then I thought, am I, you know, going too deep with it? Maybe I just don't get it. Yeah, so if anybody knows what that was about, you guys are just saying he's scared of Mel. Do you not say he's scared of Mel? He's scared of Mel. Sav said, I think Soul is scared of Mel too. The way she scurried out of the place when Mel came in. Yeah, she didn't want a confrontation. She really didn't. She actually didn't. She didn't. Okay, El Michelle said, you don't know how bad your situation is until you're out of it. That's what he means. Okay, thank you. Thank you. That was a nice summary. One sentence. Because I was just like, what? But you know, sometimes things don't click for me sometimes, you know, dyslexic brain and all that. I was just like, what is going on? Vanessa said, hey Vanessa, said, Mel is kind of crazy. Sorry, scary. She actually said Mel is kind of scary. Crazy is what I'm saying. I think she comes across, she's displaying signs, but she is kind of scary. She really is. Ezra says, think he meant like a frog in slowly boiling water. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, got it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. So we see Anaya and Casey chatting, and they just have like a conversation about how good they're feeling with each other. And Casey saying, I like everything about you, making Anaya feel good as always. And yeah, I still don't know if Anaya's super into Casey the way Casey's into Anaya, or the way he's displaying that as well. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I'm not sure. Or maybe she's just a slow burn. I still have the feeling she's going with the flow on this, because she doesn't have any other option at this moment in time. Like, yeah. And I don't want it to be that case, but that's just how I feel about it at the moment. That's it. You know, Sincere pulls Soul for a chat, and they are flowing and vibing and kissing. They seem to be getting on really, really, really well. We see Zach and Kayda and Melanie, and Melanie basically, so Zach and Kayda, I think Kayda was just prepping to pluck Zach's eyebrows. I think that's what she was doing. And they were having, you know, just a little couple time. Do you know what I mean? And Melanie comes up because she knows Sincere and Soul are talking. And she's just like, you know, talking about how, you know, she's upset and that sort of thing. And gate crashing their time, really. I feel like with Melanie, she is trying to make a friendship with Kayda. And I feel Kayda is just like, it's never going to happen, babe. I feel like she's not outwardly saying it, but she's just like, nah, you actually do you remember when you dunked me in the gunk? Yeah, like, it's never going to happen. I don't think it's ringing. They tell her to keep calm, but I feel like they were kind of saying, go away, like, you're encroaching on our time. That was like the underlining current of that, in my opinion. We see Caleb and Kenzie chatting. She likes how it's going, but she says that she's kind of overwhelmed because she's got so many options now. And Mel then, because she can't talk to Sincere and can't sabotage them chatting, she then decides to pull Corbin for a chat. Now, mind you, Corbin is currently coupled up with Kenzie, and Mel and Kenzie are really good friends in there, right? So she pulls Corbin for a chat, and he's like, oh, hey, Mel, or something like that. And she says she hates being called Mel. And I was just thinking, well, too bad, because that's what I'm calling you. But but I'll mix it up. So yeah, so she calls him for a chat, and they start, you know, they're kind of having a bit of a flirty conversation. Then he asks her, so yeah, kind of like, if you're interested, can I get a kiss then? And she's just like, well, let's hold out on the kiss. Let's hold out on it. Like, let's save the kiss because she wants to talk to Kenzie first, right? And I thought, okay, cool. That is a good move. Yeah, you should do that. However, though, you probably should have spoken to Kenzie first. Like, I feel like Mel is like super impulsive. It's like she gets a thought in her brain and she just springs into action and doesn't consider anybody else, right? Do you know what I mean? So instead of like, so she said the last thing she said to Corbin was that she wants to chat to Melanie first, but instead of she wants to chat to Kenzie first, but instead of like pulling Kenzie for a chat, she pulls Anaya. And I was just like, girl, like, what? What? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Go and speak to Kenzie. No, she speaks to Anaya, you know. And then at one point she sees, actually, let me just play the video real quick because I was just like so perplexed. Like, why are you doing this? And also as well, because, what do you call it? Anaya is like the mother of not keeping secrets, but she wants her to keep her secret, right? It's just so strange. But yeah.
And have a good chat. And we do vibe.
So talking about Corbin.
Can I tell you a secret and let me tell her?
I wasn't gonna tell her.
Okay. He asked for a kiss.
Okay, that's fair.
I didn't kiss him.
Ah, that's tea. That's even more tea.
I said no. I said I'm gonna wait because I'm gonna talk to my friend.
Yeah.
And
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. You
I know.
ate. You ate. I don't even need to hear anymore. You ate.
Made him have a good chat.
You see when she was just like, I don't even need to hear anymore. Do you think she was just like, I don't know what's going on, but I don't know what's going on in Anaya's mind. I really don't know. I don't know whether she's just like, oh my God, they are pairing with this girl again and I don't want to do this scene, but I have to do this scene. Like, I don't know if it's that, or I don't know if it's just like, yeah, she's cool. I really don't know. Oh God, El Michelle said that her emotional support person. That's what it seems like. Sarah Kai is saying Anaya was just there enabling her and I don't like it. This is the thing. Like, I feel like it's just, yeah, it's just very strange. But then also I'm just like, is Anaya thinking like, you know, it's better that you're on, like, it's kind of like keeping Melanie focused over there. So stay focused on Sincere, stay focused on Corbin, do that so you're not focused on Casey, so you don't mess up my thing. That's what I was seeing it. I just think it's like, yeah, strange. It's like a strange dynamic. Then anyway, like Mel then sees Sincere standing up, like he's getting animated in his storytelling to Soul, and she sees him like he's on the balcony thing. I think are they in soul ties? I think they're in soul ties. And Mel's like looking up, like her attention just like, it's like a, she's like a meerkat. She's just like, Sincere? It was so quick. She sees it and like she starts getting upset. She's just like, oh, so you're not considering me at all, like, you know, like talking about Sincere's not considering her or considering her feelings and everything like that. And she starts to walk towards Sincere, and this is where Casey comes in and intercepts. He intercepts her and manages to calm her down, because like Anaya was almost like, because I think she said, I'm gonna go up there, you know, and Anaya's just almost like, okay, hon. It was giving that kind of energy, but Casey was just like, no, you're not going up the stairs. And Anaya comes over too, and then, you know, they just managed to calm her down, and Anaya takes her away. Then we see Bia come over to Anaya and Mel, because Bia's nosy, she wants to know what's happened, like, do you know what I mean? And Bia's like trying to comfort her because Mel starts crying. She starts absolutely crying, and she, you know, she's like Bia says to her, like, oh, you know, don't worry about it, like, try not to worry about it, like, you know, Soul, talking to Soul, she's like this new shiny thing, that's all. And I can't lie, I didn't like that comment. She's not a thing, she's a person, she's a whole person. Like, I didn't like that, but I get where she was trying to go with that. But anyway, Melanie gets up and she does a dramatic cry and runs away, like it was literally like out of a cartoon. Seriously, she was just like, I can't take this, and then runs away. Bia is just like, oh, I'm so not good at consoling people, which I thought was hilarious. I can't lie, I thought that line was funny. Yeah, it's just really, really, really weird. Anaya, so Maya says Anaya is the one who encouraged her to go upstairs and disturb the conversation between Soul and Sincere. Wait, did she actually encourage her? I didn't know she fully encouraged her. That was unhinged. But I do think it's just like, as long as you're not looking at Casey, I don't care. Like, that's the thing. Holy said she likes to see I'm gonna be a menace and Anaya is a cool queen. See you later. Can you say that again for me, please, so I understand? I don't know. Sarah Kai said, did you see Anaya encourage her, then switch up when Casey stopped her? This is the thing. Casey kind of looked at Anaya like, what are you doing? Like, it's obvious, like, she shouldn't be going here. Like, take her. Like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. Feed him, yeah, so El Michelle was saying like Anaya is essentially like feeding Mel looking dumb, feeding into Mel's spiral, and just, yeah, Sarah Kai saying like, just agreeing everything she says. Holy said you skipped words when you read that. Yeah, I'm dyslexic, babe. That happens. What did I... Let me read it again. She's like, see, I'm going to be a menace. And Anaya's like, cool queen. See you later. Okay, got it. Thank you. Sorry, that happens from time. That's how dyslexia shows up for me. I will skip words, don't see them, all that kind of stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? So sorry about that. Sarah Kayat says also that comment Mel made to Jen saying she can take her man. But Jen says he's not my type. Then she said, then she asks, is he Soul's type? Ooh. Yeah, I feel like I didn't remember that actually. I feel like Mel is always digging for information. She's always for digging for information. Like, honestly. Saf said Melanie is a cartoon character for real. Like, honestly, she is. Yeah, I think someone mentioned like Melanie's before and after, like her, like, because she used to be like a more plus size before and she's had like some dramatic weight loss. Now there is like all this conversation of like, oh, that's why she acts like that, that's why she's doing like that, because, you know, this is the first time she's had confidence. They're making these big assumptions and stuff, and her sister came out and said something and said like, actually no, Melanie has always been very, very, very confident. So yeah, less of that, please. Yeah, I think she just, I don't know. I don't know. I think I can see how people can get there just because of, you know, what people believe. And then also when Melanie was having a conversation with Bia, Bia was saying that she was like an ugly duckling, I think. And then what's her name? Melanie was saying I was an ugly duckling too. I think people have drawn that's what she meant about that. That's why I think they've gone to that conclusion. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like her behaviour doesn't seem new. That's my thing. My thing is her behaviour doesn't seem new at all. This seems like very seasoned very seasoned behaviour. So yeah, I think it's probably, she's probably been like this for a while. Sarah Carr say, yeah, it's crazy people think that when she was a literal model. Yes, exactly. Ezra says people were projecting a lot with that take. Yeah, I feel like it, and I feel like they cannot fathom anyone being like bigger and confident. Like, it doesn't go together for them. Like, do you know what I mean? But she hasn't mentioned anything to do with that in the villa either. Yeah, so so then we have Bia talking to Corbin. I don't know if that's going anywhere. I can't lie, people. I don't know if that's going anywhere at all. I don't know. I really don't know. Kayda then tells, yes. Cause Kayda's annoyance with Melanie will never sleep, and I'm telling you, Kayda will have beef with Melanie forever. That is going to last forever, because Kayda tells Kenzie that Corbin attempted to kiss Melanie. Right, so yeah, did I say that already? Yeah, he did say he wanted to kiss her. So now Kayda, I was just like, why do you have to go and say that? Because yeah, Kayda's never gonna let this girl rest. She isn't. Obviously Kayda is very, 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 very shocked by this. Yeah, for sure. Yes, El Michelle, she slipped in so easily. Yes, forever. Word to Cardi B. We're gonna have beef forever, ever, ever, ever. But it's the thing that, it's the fact that Kayda is playing both sides. Like, it's like a hound dog for information. How can I get at, you know what it is, yeah? Kayda is actually chipping away at Melanie's self-esteem. That's what she's doing. Like, which is it's crazy. That's some real mean girl shit. That's what that is. That is really what that is. Because how are you gonna tell my best friend in here already something that I'm supposed to tell her? Like, how are you gonna get in there first? Like, wow. Oh yes, sorry, yeah, Sarah Kai is saying Corbin shut her down so quickly. This is Bia. He even said go ask Kenzie about Mel for me. Crazy. Oh yeah, El Michelle was saying this is Haiti versus the Dominican Republic. So wait, don't they share an, I don't want to sound dim, but don't they share an island? I'm not really great on my geography. Oh god, why is this not on? Why is it not on? Haiti on a map. Am I wrong? Have I mixed that up somewhere? Let me just see really. Yes, they do. Okay, they share an island. So like, I feel like I saw that somewhere. And what do you call it? And there's like beef. Apparently, there's beef. They're not friends. They're like countries warring against each other. Yeah, okay, cool. And they hate one another. So yeah, so maybe this is spilling out. Maybe this is spilling out. But I don't know if Melanie is aware that they're at war. Like, I don't think she knows. Seriously. Holy saying the Cardi B voice, it did come to my head too when you said that. Like, honestly. Oh God. Vanessa said they've gone to war either each side. They've gone to war either each other to try capture with each other to try and capture more land. Really? Oh God, so it's proper volatile then. Oh my gosh, mate. So yeah, this is spilling over into the friggin' villa. Like, what the hell? So okay, then they were getting ready for the evening, yeah. One thing I did note, yeah, which I was just like, me too. Trinity was talking about she doesn't shave her legs, yeah, because she doesn't grow leg hair, and I don't either. Like, seriously, actually, I can shave my leg maybe. I can't lie. The last time I shaved my legs was last year. Like, I could maybe once a year, and it's got to be like. But other than that, I don't grow leg hair, and I wonder whether that like other people have that too, because I don't know if it's very common. But I was just like, oh, Trinity, that's why you're my girl. Me too. So then we have God has favorites. Yeah, lucky. Thank you, Michelle. Seriously, I've never been hairy. Never. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Then Kenzie pulls Mel for a chat. Mind you, Mel pulled one of her guys. Seriously. For a chat, Paul Corbin, and Kenzie is the one pulling Mel, and she's just like, you know, Melanie enters that conversation basically framing herself as a victim, because she's just like, you know, my connection is done, you know, Corbin is my vibe and I'm his type. And I was just like, huh? Melanie? Is she? Like, from what we've seen in the internet streets, no, you're not. I don't know. But like, just to say I'm his type to Kenzie in her face like that, oh, I thought that was harsh. I thought that was like mean girl behavior. That was just a lot. That was just absolutely a lot to me. I was just like, nah, that's supposed to be your friend. That's the one that you'll get, your friend that you was getting excited about because she has another option in the villa with when Caleb came in. That was why you're so excited, because you're such good friends with Kenzie. Like, wow. Yeah, but then she goes on, then Melanie is just like, yeah, but you know I really want sincere, I want sincere. And then Kenzie says, but are you even trying to get him? You're not even trying. It's like you're not even trying. Like, wow. But then I thought, Kenzie, that's a diabolical thing to say. That's a diabolical thing to say. Seriously, you're not even trying. And like, I swear Melanie started starring at that point. Oh my god. But anyway, Kenzie is left feeling very confused because obviously Mel's supposed to be her good friend in there. Do you know what I mean? And she is the person that she confides in. And I thought, okay, so now you understand that Melanie is a snake. She's a snake. She's a sneaky snake. But yeah, that threw me, because what do you mean he's my type? Then she's just like, and then, but Kenzie going back with the, girl, if you want your man, get your man. You're not even trying. You're not even doing enough. Oh my god. Honey saying Slavic people aren't that hairy too. Oh, okay, I didn't even know that. Sorry, is this a bit of history? Maybe this is a bit of history. Vanessa saying, not given they were unlucky. Spain colonized one side, the French colonized the other. Both brought slaves there, and then there was a fight for resources on the land. Okay. So it's almost even like a historically manufactured divide, basically. Which is what they love to do to us, unfortunately. So friggin' annoying. Vanessa saying, my mother doesn't grow leg hair. I didn't inherit that gene because apparently I'm not one of God's favourites. Everyone's God's favourites. Just some of us more than that. We're not joking. Okay, Doris. Hey, Doris. Says, I always think that I'm missing stuff, because when Melanie said that, I was like, did Corbin tell you that? Because it seems that his type is blondes. Yes, exactly. That's the thing. He's like, it seems like that's what he wants. Like he was, I can't remember him talking to Jen now, but maybe he did. I don't know. I can't remember how it went though. Yeah. El Michelle saying we're favourites in other ways. Of course you are. Of course you are. But was Kenzie lying about Mel needs to go and get her man? No, we don't want that. We don't want to send Mel in because she's gonna mess it up. Casey was trying to save everybody, not just Sincere and Soul. He was trying to save the whole villa from what Mel would do. Just leave her. Just leave her at the moment. Okay, so then we see Bryce talking to Sincere, right? So he's talking to Sincere. He is basically saying like, just out of the blue, but mind you, he wants to talk to Kayda, and Sincere tells him to go for it. So is Sincere the male equivalent of Anaya? Because Anaya's encouraging Mel to go and talk to Sincere why he's talking to Soul, which would have been a disaster. And here you have Sincere telling Bryce to go and pursue Kayda, knowing full well that Kayda is in a couple with Bryce's bestie Zach. Like, my gosh. Like, what bad advice. What bad advice. It's such bad advice. Like, no, there was no pros and cons. Like, do you know what I mean? He's like, no, you gotta go for it. You gotta do you. You don't even know how she's feeling about you, brother. And then just to give a recap of what we're dealing with. So Zach and Bryce, they are the bromance couple of the season so far, right? So this is
just stand there and watch. Bro's defo an eater. I'm an eater for sure. Yeah, I love that. Good night. Love you, buddy. Love you.
Okay, time's up.
Okay, sorry. Whoa. Stop timing our love. What can I do? I haven't really got any romantic connections apart from Pine here. Well, you have me, but what about you? You're obviously my... Can they have like a third name on them? Yeah, the first triple.
He definitely wants a front ball.
Where is he sleeping? On the couch. Next to me? I'm gonna have to turn my game up tonight. You thinking of me? Just...
Yeah. It looks like they're supposed to be boys, right? You would think. But maybe not, because Bryce, you know, he talks to Zach and he's just like, yeah, we are boys, but I want to talk to Kayda, the girl that you're coupled up with. Now, I did think it was a bit odd, because surely you should speak to Trinity first. But, okay, bros before girls? Is that what they're doing? I don't know. Not calling Trinity a hoe. Although she is a freak. By her own admission. Anyway, so yeah, they're chatting. Zach, first of all, he laughs at this because he's just like, ain't no way. Can't be. Say it ain't so. Like, what are we talking about here? You know? And then he just finds it. Then his face kind of drops. It's like he does a bit of a Kanye, yeah? He's like smiling and then his face drops. And he generally just finds it very, very weird. And then he starts to look a little bit sad. I think the issue is that Bryce thinks that Trinity doesn't like him enough. And then here Zach, because he brings it up to Zach about this, like, you know, and Zach is like, yeah, I don't think she does like you that much. I think she's coasting with you. And then we cut to Trinity literally asking Gabriel, like, how does Bryce feel about me? Like, is he feeling me? Because, you know, my feelings are growing. Like, do you know what I mean? So I want to know how he feels about me. So Zach has got this all friggin' wrong. He's got this so wrong. Seriously. And he's like, you know, in the end, he doesn't think anything good is going to come out of Zach Bryce and Kayda talking. He doesn't think anything good are coming out of this. But I was just like, you know what? You see, the UK, we're never going to beat, with things like this, we're never going to beat the charges. How are we going to beat the charges, yeah, when you've got people like Zach bringing bad vibes? Because why are you telling your best friend that his girl isn't into him when you don't even know? You don't know. And then also as well, you're like causing an issue for yourself. You're causing a whole issue because if Trinity don't like him and you're pushing them apart, that doesn't mean space for you. He's absolutely gonna go for Kayda. He's gonna put it on thick. And I just thought, Zach, man, oh, you're a rookie. That's what I thought. You're absolute rookie. Yeah. Like, no, you are creating problems for yourself. So then Bryce basically pulls Trinity and tells Trinity, he's like, like, Trinity, you and Kayda are like both my type. Actually, to be fair, he even starts a conversation, I believe, where he's just like saying to her, well, she says to him, oh, like, kind of like, what's going on? Do I need to prepare myself for something? He's just like, no, it's a light thing. It's a light thing. It's not no light thing. It's not like that. If she says, should I prepare myself? Then you should be like, yes. I just thought, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I don't like this one bit. I don't like this one bit because she even asked you. So now you're building distrust because you said, do you know what I mean? There's nothing for me to worry about when there is indeed something for me to worry about. Like, what the hell? So I didn't like that at all. And yeah, he tells her, she's just like, and then he asks her, how do you feel about it? And she says like, well, yeah, I'm not fucking with this. Like, do you know what I mean? And I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all, because how are you going to do that to sweet Trinity? Trinity is a sweetheart, man. She's like fun, bubbly. She's a pretty girl. Like, he is so lucky that he even is able to be coupled up with her. We need a bombshell for Trinity. 1 time, 2 times even. Anyway, a clip.
But it's like, I don't want you to question anything first.
No.
Like, you're a priority. You are, like, my number one. I find you the most beautiful person here. Like,
Thank you.
just want to, like,
Just be straightforward.
100%. Yeah.
Okay.
How do you feel? I just want to know how you feel.
I'm not with it.
But it's like, I don't want you to question anything first.
No.
How you do that? How you can do that to Trinity, man? Seriously. I just thought this was out of order. I thought it's really... I think he's panicking, obviously, a little bit. He, it doesn't seem to be going his way. Maybe he's used to being the center of attention or having, like, multiple options. Do you know what I mean? And now he doesn't. And so he's just like, oh, let me try this. But, like... Bryce is shooting himself in the foot because he's not only messing things up with Trinity, he's gonna mess... Actually, to be fair, I think him and Zach, their friendship will survive this. I think so. I think that actually will. Now, obviously, we have to wait and see when he actually talks to Kayda, how that is actually gonna go down, really. El Michelle said, Trinity, go see what's up with KC. I mean, maybe, they would be cute together too. Sarah Kaya said, I rate her for saying I don't like it. Yeah, I think so. KW, hey KW is saying, Kayda is gonna laugh in his face. I think so, but I think also it will be wise for her to play it smart as well. Do you know what I mean? Just to keep Zach on his toes too. And also as well, I want Zach to feel it a little bit, because why are you like, what is it? Because you can't have Bryce, no one can have Bryce? Is that what it is? Like, you're trying to destroy his relationship with Trinity? I need for Miss Trinity to stay in the villa. She needs to stay there. So don't try and mess up her thing. So I feel like Kayda could easily play in his face. She's just choosing not to. She's choosing to be nice to Zach. Like, honestly. KW Kayda does not like that man. No, she probably doesn't. She probably doesn't. I just hope she plays him, though. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. Play with my girl Trinity. We don't like that over here, man. We don't like that at all. She's so sweet. Yeah. KW said he was like, it's nothing. I just want to see if I can get her, and if I can't, I'll come crawling back to you, babe. That's exactly what he's saying, and that is an ick. That is an absolute turn off. Like, honestly. And Sarah Kai said, I don't like that my girl has to beg for affection from that dusty man. Yeah, exactly. This is the thing. It's kind of giving Austin all over again. It really is. Oh, Dennis. Dennis says, Brycey has the best pussy. Brycey, I even said Brycey to make it rhyme. Bryce. Maybe that's what Zach is maybe thinking. I don't know. But he's so, you know, they're do not bromance, so you never know. You actually never know. Vanessa says, Kayda rejected him 3 times already. She told Bryce to his face her type is dark eyes, dark features, and tattoos. I mean, yeah. So that was the episode in a nutshell. Now tonight we are going to see the recoupling, which should have happened yesterday, but because of the issues with the app, they extended it, so they had to move the recoupling. So for this recoupling, we are going to see actually, I don't know if it's going to be a full it probably will be. Actually, I don't know, it might not be a full recoupling, but it's just the vote was to pick who the bombshells should couple up with. So has anyone changed their mind on who should be coupled up with who? So for me, I think it's Soul. I had Soul and Sincere, obviously. Who else did I have? Oh my god, I can't even remember now. Who did I have for Soul and Sincere? I wanted Corbin with Jen, and Caleb and Kenzie. Yeah, that was the coupling up for me. Oh, El Michelle said, I'm actually mad at Sean. If he had put pressure on Trinity, he would still be there. I mean, I didn't feel like he gave it a chance properly. I really don't know if he gave it a chance. Like, he could have gone in. He could have even gone more in with Anaya too. He said like he was interested in both Anaya and Trinity. You know, I'm still fingers crossed that Sean is going to turn up in the UK villa in Casa. That's what I'm hoping. But I don't know. But could you imagine? That would be sick if he did, right? It would be so cool. It would be so freaking cool. And he would clean up on UK. He would clean up on UK. Like, seriously. Seriously. Oh my god. Sorry. I'm just... KW says, I've gone off Soul. She looks serene, but I reckon Chucky is within. You know what? I feel like Soul can hold her own. There is something about that girl that I'm just like, yeah, you think I'm sweet and innocent? Just try me. Just try me. I think that's what it is. But I think she, you know, she likes to ground herself. She's like quite, she gives kind of Earth Mothery type vibes. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. But I think that gangster's in there somewhere a little bit, you know. El Michelle saying yes, we should have voted Soul of KC. Anaya would have to sweat it out and work to get her man back if she really wanted him. I mean, to be fair, that would be a true test of actually where her feelings actually lie, because right now we don't really know. Dennis is saying Soul is losing her attractiveness the more you see her. Do you think, Dennis? Okay, that is I don't know. I think she's beautiful. I think she's beautiful. Sarah Kai said Gabriel needs to be coupled up with a plane ticket back home. I mean, yeah. soul and soul and sincere sounds like so insincere. It does. It does. So yeah, so tonight we will see who gets coupled up with who, and yeah. Oh my god, hot pepper sweetie fool. Hot pepper sweetie fool says, reminds me of Rachel Dolezal. Oh, that crazy lady or whatever her name is. Yes. Yeah. Does she, like, in the face? I see what you mean a little bit. I actually see what you mean. There's like the roundness or the fullness in her face, I think, a little bit, and like maybe like she's got a bit of a button nose, I think that lady has as well. Vanessa said the bombshell novelty is wearing off, but she'll always be attractive. Yeah, I think so. KW said Beatrice is not a nice person. She hates Melanie and chats her, but doesn't say anything to her face. So to be fair, Bea, she did say something to Melanie's face one time, right? So she when Corbin came in and Melanie was blocking Corbin from, what's her name, Kenzie, because Kenzie was the only single person. Do you know what I mean? So she did, and she, like, the girls didn't like it, and she was the one that took up the mantle and told Melanie that that weren't cool, you know. So maybe she's holding back on that because she already had a thing and it nearly escalated into something, right? Because Melanie walked away from that like, I need 10, give me 10, like she needed to calm down. She actually needed to calm down in that moment. So yeah, I feel like that might be the reason why. However, I totally agree with you. Beatrice she does have snide comments about Melanie a lot of the time. I can't even remember what she said this episode. I think she was kind of rolling her eyes or something to do with Melanie being upset about insincere, I was gonna say. Sincere. She was upset about sincere, and Bea was just like, ugh, this again, almost. I think it was that kind of energy. Yeah. And why does Kenzie feel so entitled? So yeah, I don't know if it's like entitled per se. I mean, it didn't sit like that with me, but she does have Kenzie does have options. I think for Kenzie, she is kind of given the energy that oh my god, who was it? Bea gave to Kenzie when Kenzie wanted to talk to Gabriel. So it's like they've established, at least them two have established, like, how do you operate in this scenario? When these things come up, how do you operate here? And what's her name? Oh my god, I'm getting it all mixed up now. Kenzie, yeah, Bea basically reprimanded Kenzie for her talking to Gabriel. So I think like Kenzie's just like, okay, you're talking to the guy that I'm talking to, right? I need to have a word with you. I think it's kind of like that. But obviously she does have another option. But it is weird, if you are friends, what, like, you should say to me, you should say something. So I don't know if it's like that situation is entitlement, but I do think, like, in general, Kenzie is very confused about like why there's not more people on her, because her life experience has showed her that, you know, the way she looks is gets attention. Do you know what I mean? And she's not getting the same amount of attention at all. So Kaya saying, I think Bea knows when to pick a fight. Yeah, absolutely. Bear Mode is also saying Kenzie is selfish. She has 2 options, Corbin and Caleb. Mel barely has 1 option. This is Love Island. If you're not in a couple, you go home. I mean, there is that too. There is that too. But I don't know if that... I mean, you know what? 2 things can be true at the same time. They can be true at the same time. El Michelle said to K, what's KW's point? Let me say, like, oh, the entitlement. Okay, cool. And El Michelle's response to that is like, she's a white woman from the South, in America. I hope I didn't offend anybody. I mean, enough said. Enough said. Dennis said, this is by far the best Love Island review channel. Oh my God, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Have you liked the live though? Please do like the live. Because that also helps. But yeah, guys, I feel like I'm just scanning a few comments, but I feel like I'm gonna leave it there for today. Really appreciate it. It's Friday, so I hope you have a good evening today, and I hope you have a fantastic weekend as well. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to get to 5k, so it'll be nice to get there before the end of this season. This would be amazing. Yeah, have a good one. As I've said, yes, like, subscribe, and join the membership. Membership is youtube.com/SadeSalamiOfficial/join, and then you can get all the membership details. Let me just pop in the link as well, because we have a great old time reviewing, oh no, where is it? Reviewing or talking about the episode Why It's Live as well in our Discord channel. But yes, I will see you next week on Monday. I was gonna say bright and early. I will not see you bright and early on Monday. I will see you at 12:30 on Monday. First talking about UK Love Island, and then switching over, as Maya was saying, to the next teams meeting, talking about USA as well. Appreciate every single one of you, and shout out to the members too. Love you guys. Ezra said thank you, Sade and the Sadenians. Thank you guys. I really appreciate you. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend. See you later. Bye.